Hi there guys, it's Pip here, and today I would like to talk to you about uncertainty. So you're probably wondering why I'm holding a toy crocodile. And the reason is because when we have pets, and many of you will probably have pets, or you have children and they are uncertain about something, we react in a certain way. But when we're uncertain ourselves, we often try to hide it from people rather than allowing us to be helped and to allow other people to see our vulnerability. Now, uncertainty can have very many symptoms, so stress, anxiety, social withdrawal, a lot of things that stress leads to: headaches, a lack of sleep, particularly whether it's about money or relationships. It can lead to indecision, procrastination, self-sabotage, and generally not give us the best quality of life. Now, when we talk about uncertainty, we talk about that inner feeling of not being certain whether something is right for us or not being sure whether it's the best move, whether it will take us to the places that we want to go. And I just want to share with you one way to overcome that. Now, in one of my videos I share with you my vision, and I would encourage you one day when you have some time and it's a bit quiet, you can concentrate, is to get your pen and your paper. I have my notepad right here, and just write down some things that you would really like out of your life, whether it's a bucket list. We are encouraged, particularly when I started my own business, I was encouraged to write down my average ideal day. That was something I'd never ever thought of doing before, and it certainly brought some things to life and gave me a goal to concentrate on. Other ways you can overcome that uncertainty is when you plan your goal, make sure it's a SMART goal. That's specific, measurable, attainable or achievable, realistic and time bound. And for those of you who want to learn more about SMART goals, you can certainly look online, it will help you enormously. Another way that you can make sure you reach your goals is make yourself a reward chart. Now that might seem childish, but it's something that I'm going to try and see if it has an effect upon my life. Sometimes when we're doing the right thing, we say to ourselves, this is the way it's meant to be. Not at all. We don't often reward ourselves, we often punish ourselves instead, which is very strange because, as I say, when you have a pet and you're training it, if it does something right, you give it a treat. Same with a child. If your child gives good behaviour, you get a reward, and that's how we get that positive feedback loop. So that's just something I wanted to share with you today. If you are feeling uncertain, the main thing to do is just write down why. Go back to your vision, have a look. Is your choice or the opportunities in front of you, even though they seem good, are they in line with your values and your path? That is the most important thing. I know I've had times in my life, particularly when I was at university, where if I wrote down what was happening on paper, it would seem marvellous. But I wasn't happy. It wasn't in line with where I truly wanted to be and with my true values. I was away from my family, and for those of you who don't know, my family is my key value, and I just wasn't in a good place. I didn't feel like what I was doing was the right thing, even though sense and social expectations said it was. So that's all from me today. If you're watching this, do feel free to comment below and subscribe. Until then, take care. Bye bye.